All right. Again, another lesson you learned in elementary school was how to multiply fractions. Multiplying fractions is essential when we divide fractions because that's what we're doing. So just to review multiplying fractions, if you've completely forgot, take you through a couple problems here and just have you do some practice. Multiplying fractions is nothing more than just multiplying the numerators, the top numbers here, and multiplying the denominators, and then simplifying them. So for example, you could just do 8 times 1 is 8, and 10 times 2 is 20. And then you can simplify the fraction by dividing both by 4, the top and the bottom. So you would get 2/5. The simpler way, and I hope you've learned this in elementary school, is to simplify first before you multiply. So you can simplify any numerator with any denominator. So simplify the numerator and denominator. So for example, I could simplify 8/10. I can simplify that down to 4/5 ahead of time. I also can simplify this denominator and this numerator. So any numerator and any denominator can be simplified. So 4 and 2, I could say what goes into both of those? Oh, 2 does. So 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 4 2 times. And what I'm left with is 2 times 1, which would give me 2, and 5 times 1, which would give me 5. So either way, 2/5, the way I showed you to begin with, or to simplify ahead of time, will get you to the right answer. So really, whichever one you're most comfortable with. Okay, in this next one, there's no simplifying that I can do. Actually, there is simplifying I can do. I can simplify this 2 and this 4. So 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 4 twice. And then I just multiply the numerators. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 3 is 6. So my answer is 1/6. In number 3, there's some simplifying I can do. 2 and 4, I can simplify that to 1/2. So I would end up with 1 times 1 is 1, and 3 times 2 is 6. We'll do one more here together to simplify this one. There's no simplifying I can do because I can't simplify the 3 and the 4, or the 3 and the 10, and 1 is already simplified. So I just multiply straight across. 1 times 3 is 3, and 10 times 4 is 40, and it's already simplified. So that's how you multiply fractions. Also on this page is how to multiply mixed numbers. Oops, sorry. And to multiply mixed numbers, you first have to turn them into improper fractions, like we practiced on the other page. So we change this. Oops, boy, I am making all kinds of messes here. First thing we would do is change this into an improper fraction by taking 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So I could change that to 7/3. And I change this one. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 3 is 23/5. And then I'm going to multiply those together. I can't simplify anywhere, so I just have to multiply them out straight. The bottom is 15, and 23 times 7 looks like it's 161. And then I got to change it back into a mixed number, and I can do that by division if I can't do it in my head. So it would go in there. Let's see, I'd have 111, so I think it would go in there 10 times, and I would have 11/15 as my remainder. Some of these can be kind of big ones. So again, on number 2, I would change it to an improper fraction. So 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9/2. And this one, 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 is 19 fifths. I can't simplify it anywhere, so I just multiply straight across. And let's see, 19 times 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. So I get 171 over 10. And again, I can divide that out. And 10 goes into 17 once. And 10 goes into 71 7 times. And I'm left with 1/10. So 10 goes into 171. 17 with 1/10 left over. Let's try number 3. One more together here. I would take 4 times 2 to get 8. Plus 3 is 11 over 4. And in the second one, I take 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 1 is 9 over 2. I can't simplify anywhere, so I multiply straight across. I get 99 eighths. And then to change that into a mixed number, I can divide it. Or I can do it in my head, but 8 goes into 9 once. Get 1 left over, bring down that 9. 8 goes into 19 2 times. And there'd be 3/8 left over. So 12 3/8. All right, you keep working on the rest of those problems. Show all your work, please. Good luck.